My New Year's resolution is to continue to show gratitude to law enforcement, putting their lives on the line.
Your afternoon coffee, Mr. Gatos.
Thank you, Sheriff Penzone. A little cold, huh?
My New Year's resolution for 2019 is to not make a New Year's resolution. It's one I'll be able to keep.
My New Year's resolution for 2019 is to read more. I love reading books. I love reading fiction. It takes me away from the reality of the news cycle. Obviously, it gets a little bit tiring to hear about the bad news sometimes. But I don't get to read enough because I don't feel like I have enough time. So my goal is to make some time and to be able to just open up a book. Well, let's be honest, pull out the Kindle and read it that way because I don't have any books anymore, and make that a priority for the new year, as well as just spend more time with family and friends that matter the most.
New Year's resolutions, working with my buddy over at Revitalize, get myself fitter and healthier on the inside. I think we're all doing that, but I set my goals out for the year. I set my goals out for the month, and I try to hit those goals year in and year out, and I do that always, and I think it's a huge thing to do. And I always tell people, little itty-bitty goals, micro goals, you set those and you hit those things, and I do that every single year. I've got my vision boards, the whole 9 yards. To me, it's vitally important, and I think when you put it out there, it comes back to you tenfold. So yeah, I'll have plenty of those things that I'll have out there this year.
My New Year's resolution for 2019 is to actually listen and put into practice Dave Ramsey's financial practices because I really need to get my finances in order.
New Year's resolutions for 2019. I've got 3, okay? Number 1, I'm going to gain weight. Number 2, I'm going to put off every home project I've been thinking about doing for the last 7 years. And third, I'm not going to change jobs. Third one's actually really good because I actually have a really good job.
I'm kind of like everybody else. I make New Year's resolutions, and then by about January 15th, I'm kind of finding ways to, get around it, or I've forgotten about it or something. I'm busy, So I resolved, as many people do, to not make any resolutions this year. But something that I kind of continually resolve in my life all the time, and maybe you're here too, to have more patience. I just need more patience, so I'm going with that.
My resolution for 2019 is to try to prioritize my time and to try not to do everything because I have a hard time saying no to things. So I really want to this year just prioritize my time, be able to know what's more important and not try to do everything at once.
New Year's resolution for 2019. I want to run a marathon in under 5 hours. I've completed one in my lifetime. Let's just say I was slower than a tortoise. I'm going to need to lose some weight to make this happen, but I want to run a marathon under 5 hours.
So my New Year's resolution for 2019, everybody says you're supposed to hit the gym more, right? Let's go with that, but I definitely will quit by February. So will you, so don't judge.
I'm Bob McClay. Here's our top story.